Good morning, team. It's Tom from FitCure. Okay, so today you can see I'm not my usual cheery self. No, it's sad day. So today I'm going to go to the studio. So the flooring has gone to the studio. I was super excited about that. Today the plan was I need to get all the hand sanitizers, all the COVID PPE things into the studio, out of the garage, and I also as well need things like the foam roller dispenser, everything that's going to go on the walls today. I'm dropping off at the studio for our shop fitters to very kindly fit it. So I was making William's breakfast, sorting the dogs out, ready to roll, and then I got a phone call from Glenn, our shop fitter. So the flooring I have bought, in his words, isn't fit for purpose, which is so upsetting because I spoke to the company. They told me this stuff's phenomenal, it's the flooring to go, and it's not fitting together the way it should. So he's going to sort of try and bastardize it to make it fit, but he needs me to come down to have a look at how it's going. Absolute disaster. So I said warts and all, we'll give you the full information. So he's confident that he can make it work, but it's going to be a little bit more challenging to do so. So just to kind of, without going too garish with regards to how much we paid for this, so we paid proper commercial money for this flooring. So the fact that it's not fitting the way it should, and it's going throughout the place, and flooring is such a huge part of the finish, such a huge part of sort of the rebound and the exercise itself. Flooring essentially can make a gym to a certain extent. So we're going to head down to the studio now and see what we're dealing with. I'll see you guys soon in 3, 2, 1, studio time. Let's go. Okay, hey team, so we are at the studio. I genuinely haven't been in yet. I wanted to do this real time, so I'm going to go in there. I'm going to speak to Glenn and his team. They might want to be on camera. Then not everybody's as narcissistic as I am, but I will inform you very soon as to what's going on. I'll see you in 2 seconds.
One of the main problems is that the tiles aren't even the same size. We're on an exact joint there, as you can see. We move along. When we get to the first groove, this lower tile here is wider. Get to the next one. I mean, it's wider again. It's unbelievably out of square. And then you get to the end, and it's 8mm longer than the last tile. So how the hell we're supposed to get these pushed together is beyond me. What we've had to do here is completely take off all the nodules so that tiles can butt up together. It's hard enough trying to get them in. We've even tried taking some off and having every other one. That's not working either, because they're just simply not exactly the same size or fitting into the nodules. So it's an extremely difficult thing to fit.
Hey team, it's Tom from FitCure. Welcome back. We're in the studio. The studio is looking absolutely phenomenal. The problem is this flooring itself. So Glenn kindly did a video. So he's been here since 7 AM this morning, and this is how far they've got with the flooring. So if I move onto the floor, it's difficult to get it in. But you can see, so the wall itself, I'm going to make you feel sick, aren't I? Turn it up. The wall itself's out, which is what you'd expect with an old building like this. But the problem we have is the tiles themselves are all different sizes. So this phenomenal flooring that I was sold, that's amazing for what I want, that I spent a pretty penny on to get in places, turns out it's not the flooring we thought it was going to be. It's not as amazing as I was promised. So there's definitely going to have to be a phone call there to find out what's going on and why I've been given this flooring. But anyway, that's a different story. But the studio itself looks absolutely phenomenal. There's the treatment rooms, give you 360 of it all, so it's really coming together. We've got light switches on the wall. We've got 3 light switches that essentially do different lights within the building itself, which is cool. Let's move into the treatment room itself. Treatment room, again, so we're all lit up now. Lights are all in there as well, so it looks really airy, really spacious looking. You're gonna have a window at the top, which is gonna bring some natural light into here. Beautiful little room. So it'll be treatment room, PhysioCure, but at the same time as well, it'll also double end when COVID changes a little bit. People can potentially get changed, and then with PhysioCure aren't using it. So the plan was this weekend, what we were gonna do is get all the gear into the gym, get it all set up, get everything put on the wall. Now it's looking like now that this studio is gonna take a hell of a lot longer than we thought to put the flooring down, so potentially I won't get the equipment in this weekend. Cable machine was gonna go over there, mirrors were gonna go on this wall, mirror was going to go on that wall, but I think it's going to be a little bit of a slower process. So I had literally one job. My one job was, I said to Glenn, don't worry Glenn, I'll sort the flooring. And yeah, I did a terrible job of it. But the bits that Glenn's done and his team is absolutely phenomenal. Glenn and Rob, let's turn, see if I can turn you guys around. I don't think I can. Right, let's move through. So the kitchen itself looks absolutely amazing. It's very difficult because you're on a selfie stick here. You get an idea for the kitchen, hot and cold tap, it's nice and clear. We've got all the cupboard space along there. Tilt you down, there's the kitchen, there's the sink rather, obviously cupboards down here. We've got hot water now, because when it first came in it didn't have hot water, and it didn't have hot water to the toilet. And then we've got our partition room there. You see that? And then we've got the toilet in there with a lovely little man. Say hello. Hi. Hi. Yeah, so that's where we're at. Stay positive, it's really good. The studio itself is looking absolutely amazing. And by the time you guys set foot in here, this flooring will be all sorted A1. My plan is already, obviously I'm jumping the gun, but I think, you know, let's get the flooring down for a year, and then let's look to change it in a year when, you know, financially we're in a better position to do that. So yeah, Studio Diaries, it's coming on. It's definitely going to be together by the end of the week to a certain extent. Again, 1st of September opening, let's hope, fingers crossed. I'm super excited, I can't wait to start training people. But yeah, a tiny weeny setback. But that's life, isn't it? I'm learning, still learning. Are you learning, Will Dog? Okay guys, so I'll see you guys in Result City very soon.